Hey there, good evening. How is everybody tonight? What do we have? Who do we have? Gypsy, hello. Mirador, hello. Danny, hello. Sato, oh wow. Looks like everybody's here tonight. Maybe we'll get something accomplished in the game tonight. I don't know. Last two sessions we just kind of ran around and played with beans. But I've got a kind of have a mental plan this time. There's a puzzle that we're at in the game, and it's really I don't want to cheat. I'm sure the answer's right here, right? But you know, I kind of want to figure it out. I know I've done it. I've finished this game multiple times in the past, but it's been a while. All right. So got me a blank envelope here. Settle Cat says, "Oh my God, sir." What is this? Well, I think I know what you're oh my godding, but maybe not. Is it the bean? Is that what it is? Yeah. All right. Mirador subscribe with Prime Gaming. Oh my God, Mirador, thank you. For the record on that, is this weekend, Sunday to be specific, I am going to be adding a bunch of new subscriber perks. But just for your subscription tonight, I will bless you with this holy water. There you go. May you have a great day. But I'm going to be adding some new emotes and some other things, just, you know, for fun. Like I said, I don't do this for money. I do it just for fun. But if you're willing to subscribe, I'll take it, and I appreciate it. All right. Let's get this up and running. Let's go ahead and kill the music. Oh, and kill these birds too. There's birds playing. All right. So once again, we're playing Wizardry 7: Crusaders of the Dark Savant, direct sequel to Wizardry 6. And in fact, when we played this game, when we played Wizardry 6, we saved the clear data and imported that into Wizardry 7. Settlecat says spectacles, testicles, wallet, and watch. Not in the West. I think that's how the Europeans do it. Because I keep my watch on the right side. I keep my wallet on the right side. And here we go from left to right, not from right to left. But somebody's seen Austin Powers. All right, here we go. So again, the last time we played, so just a quick summary, we started this game imported from Wizardry 6, and we moved on to this new planet. And when the game started, we found ourselves allied with the Terang, a spider-like race of aliens who are on a quest in tandem with the Dark Savant for an ancient celestial artifact. You get the impression that these are not necessarily the good guys. And so as we've explored this world, we've met several other races and factions. And I think ultimately we're going to get to choose who we're going to side ourselves with. We found ourselves in the holy city of Munkharama, and it's almost a Indian-ish sort of place, sort of culture is the vibe I'm getting. And there's lots of puzzles, and the one that has hooked me for the last two streams is a bean puzzle. There's a room with 4 urns and 4 beans, and then a little lever that you pull that will either give you a reward or drop you into the dungeon, which is what's been happening. And I think I've about figured it out. And if I remember right, where I saved the game last time, we have put the wrong beans in the pot, or we put the beans in the pots in the wrong way. So we're about to get hurt when we fall into the dungeon. But then I'm going to try again. I'm wiping the slate clean, and I'm approaching this with a new concept. Settlecat says, actually, no, I got it from my aunt who is a Roman Catholic. So I've heard it before, but here, at least in the U.S., that is the incorrect order for the sign of the cross. If you did it that way, it would be wallet and watch from right to left, and here we do it left to right. But I think they do it right to left in England. So anyways, we're going to fall down to the dungeon, and everybody's going to get hurt. Hopefully Danny doesn't die. All right. She's French-Canadian. Well, that might explain it. And we have a bunch of bugs to fight. A bunch of bugs. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to heal up. So Sato is going to... Oh, no, Sato is not either. Sato's going to use a potion, I think. I hate to waste a heavy heal on this, but why not? On Danny. And then we're going to do a chilling touch on this one guy back here. Let's see what happens. Them's a lot of bugs. That's what Shadowcat says. There we go. Alright, so just 2 left. I think we're good. Alright, so now we have to rest up because people are hurting. So we're going to save the game. We're going to rest up. Settlecat says, the sounds, I love it. Yeah. It's very antiquated, of course, by today's standards, but there is a certain charm to it. Alright, so let's do a little magic healing. And I think Claire has a healing spell now, too. You know, Sato, I feel bad. I have not watched the Flying Turtle movie yet. Movies, plural, yet. And I need to do that because I know I'm going to be quizzed tomorrow on the Flying Turtle movies. That young man texted me about 6 times today, giving me inside information on these movies that I didn't ask for. But it'll be all right. Actually, I'm looking forward to watching them. Best thing I can tell you is say you're busy and you're excited to watch them. Yeah, I told him I won't watch them until this weekend. He told me you really like them. All right. So, Once again, what's happening here is each one of these little dots you see on the map right here is a bean. And it's a bean with like a symbol on it. And over here are these little slots that you drop the beans into. And if you do the correct combination and you go to the center room, you pull a spindle and you get something. And it's a trial and error game to figure out which bean goes in which pot. When you pull the spindle, you'll be advised of colors. 4 colors. White, 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 white. That's a fail. The trick is to make all the colors black. And what I have discerned is it will tell you how many beans are correct. It'll say black, black, white, white if you've got 2 right. Black, 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 white if you've got 3 right. But that doesn't necessarily dictate which ones are correct. I was thinking in my mind this would be, the first one, the second one. Doesn't matter. So here's what I'm going to do. Where'd my pen go? Here it is. So we're going to go in this room, and we are going to see which bean we get. And okay, so wands is in the upper right. And so what I'm going to do, just for this first time, is I'm going to put them in the cup closest to where I got them. And we'll start with this as a foundation, and then we'll just go from here. We'll see how many tries it takes. Shadowcat says, I watched the old Gamera movies. So yeah, I'm looking forward to watching it, I guess. I like Ultraman and things like that. Cups. One of my favorite episodes of Ultraman, there was a giant monster, a kaiju monster, and the police or whoever the heroes were had a rocket launcher on their shoulder. And I have the screenshot somewhere. He's pointing the rocket launcher at the monster, and his captain says, "Aim for its butthole." It's like the best screenshot I've ever seen. Shadowcat says, I liked how Gamera is a series instead of just random things. Now it is darker. In the third movie, oh my god. So yeah, I'm looking forward to watching it. Danny says, I got distracted. No big deal, Danny. Didn't miss much. Still trying to solve the bean puzzle. We're going to flick these beans tonight. Ultraman is Jet Jaguar. Jet Jaguar. I don't know what you mean by that. From the shadow slithers of the 9-foot terrain known as Shritus, menacing and threatening as ever. Not yet. Yes, yes, yes. He's going to keep checking in with me until I kill this guy, apparently. Oh, come on, not again. This is the one thing that I find super annoying about this game. Oh, okay, never mind. This is a regular encounter. I was going to say those NPCs roam the map, and you can keep encountering them over and over again as long as you stay in the area, which is a bit annoying. And I thought that's exactly what was happening here. So we're going to try to make short work of these guys. Jet Jaguar was a robot that could turn huge as Godzilla and then fought together. No. So Ultraman is a... I don't know how to describe it. He fights kaiju monsters, typically, but he is a giant robot that usually a regular person transforms into. There's a whole lore. There's several series. This is Ultraman. You've seen him. You just didn't know you've seen him. That's him. That's what he looks like. So you've probably seen that guy before. When I was young and I moved to Japan, the first time I went shopping, keep in mind, I was like 11 or 12 years old. The first time we went shopping in a Japanese store, it was something like a Walmart. And I saw an Ultraman toy. And I had no idea who Ultraman was or anything about him, but I thought the toy was really cool. And my parents bought it for me. And so I had this Ultraman action figure, probably, I don't know, a 6 or 7 inch action figure. Really cool. And I used to have him fight like all my other action figures. Settlecat says, I'm not going to lie to you, I thought they were the same, but just different designs. There may be some relation between them. I've never heard of Jet Jaguar, so I can't say one way or the other. If anybody watching knows, feel free to educate me. But I've never heard that name, so that's all I got for you. I could also be giving him the wrong name. Alright, so what spells are we going to give Claire this time? You know, I don't think we have a Divine Trap yet, so I'm going to go ahead and have Claire learn that. There it is. Jet Jaguar. That sounds interesting. It sounds like the Americanized name, for example. Like there was a show, well, you know, everybody knows Power Rangers now, right? I don't know what it was called in Japan, but it wasn't Power Rangers. But when I was a kid, they brought the same show over and called it Dynaman. And all of the Japanese action was there, but they replaced the Japanese physical actors with Americans and turned it into a comedy instead of an actual serious show. Of course, when I was a kid, I thought it was hysterical because they were cracking really stupid jokes. It's like Godzilla versus Megalon. My bad. So speaking of Godzilla, I saw an advertisement today that said Godzilla 0 will be coming to DVD, Blu-ray, I think in May. It's this guy again. Shritus is just going to keep bugging us. So, cool little sidebar. One of the creators of this series, of the Wizardry games, actually moved to Japan at one point and started a company that brings Japanese anime to America. It's called Animigo is the name of the company. And they do high quality translations, high quality film transfers. I think that's a cool little thing. So let's see. I'm about to pull this spindle, and we will see what colors we get. Remember, the ultimate goal is to get all blacks, but even if we get, let's see, sword. Even if we get a mixture, we're going to try to learn from it. Pull the spindle. Pull the spindle handle. So all white. So none of these are correct. So what I'm going to do this time, this was attempt number 1. What I'm going to do this time is I'm going to put the ones from the top, because we went sword, wand, penta, and cups. We're going to transpose them. We're going to put the ones from the top on the bottom, and the ones from the bottom on the top for this next attempt. Mirador says save. So yeah, we could try that. Well, we would have to save before we put the beans in the slots. The reason I didn't save this time is I was pretty sure Danny was going to survive at this point. But yeah, I've also thought about save scumming it too, but I'm beginning to think that the game has some sort of defense mechanism against that, because several times I've reloaded saves and got different results on the spindle pull. Living boogers, Shadowcat says. Crawling wastes, creeping cruds, all of these things are ongoing monsters in the series. We'll save right here. I'm going to rest up. Let's go ahead and cast some spells, get everybody healed. Bloop. We're going to solve this puzzle tonight, and we'll be done with the beans. No more beans after tonight. I'm going bean free. All right. Uh-oh. 5 glow moths. I'll try to put them to sleep with the loot. Said it's going to breathe, and Danny's going to just use a magic missile at level 4, and this should take care of it. Mothra's cracked out cousin, Shadowcat says. They remind me of, oh, what's that really pretty moth that looks like this, that's green? And has the long tails. I can't think of what they're called. But I've seen them around here in my area. Luna moths. Kind of looks like a Luna moth. Lunar moth, yep, that's it. Alright. So this is attempt number 2. Alright. So this time what I said I was going to do was flip-flop where I put the beans. Well, the encounter rate is up tonight compared to usual. Flip the beans. You know what? Wow, why didn't I think about this? A handful of beans right here. This is aggravating. I only have one character who's not asleep. You probably ask why I have a jar of beans, because that's exactly what this is. But I use it as a drawing aid for Dungeons and Dragons. If I'm creating let's say I'm making a map, I'm creating a continent, right? If anytime I try to just free form it, I always find myself, thinking, wow, this looks like United States, or this looks like whatever. So I dump a bunch of beans on a piece of paper and just, randomly got a mess of beans on a paper, and then I will trace the outline. It's great for making coastal borders and things like that, coastlines. Wow, they have really inflicted. I've got irritation, sleep, blind. And poison now, thank you. This fight here is getting quite annoying. What spells do we have at our disposal here? Mental attack. Yeah, let's hit him with that. And what does Lulu have? Nothing really good. But Sato does have something. And so does Danny. Let's see if we can bring this to a quick close. Come on, man. This fight shouldn't have been this hard. There we go. All right, so leveled up. I'll take it. Alright, so we're going to save. And we're going to do a big rest here. Who has the watch bells? Right here. Oh. Now the watch bell spell didn't do much. I've still got a couple people asleep. My understanding is that spell would alarm the party. We're going to be right back in the same predicament we just left. Here we go with the negative effects, aggravating, extremely aggravating. So I've got Kyler awake and we have Claire awake. And now we've got irritation on top of it. Kyler and Claire are the only ones awake right now. Alright, one down. More irritation. Let's go ahead and get through this. Come on, guys. Very nice. So, one more rest. Let's get through the negative effects. Let's do some spell healing here. There we go. Right, that's good enough for now. Alright, so this time, remember, we're going to put the beans in the opposite. Like last time, this bean went in the northeastern. This time I'm going to put it in the southeastern. Let's collect the beans. Boy, I sure hope there's a good reward for all this. One good thing that's coming through all this trial and error is we're leveling up quite a bit. I can dig that. Alright, so this time the northwestern slot is going to get the Pentacles bean. The northeastern is going to get the bean of cups. Okay. The southeastern is going to get the bean of wands. Oops, wrong door. And the southwestern is going to get the bean of swords. Save. Let me just heal Claire one more time. Just in case we fall. Well, let's see what happens when we pull the spindle now. We got it. Fantastic. A clamor of bells and whistles resounds. Bing, bing, bing. So I get some gold, 2,000 experience points. Oh, and what's this? Is that a door that wasn't there before? I believe it is. Well, okay. That was cool. I'm glad. I'm done flicking beans in this game. Waiting area. Polar Monk Society. Waiting area. So I'm assuming we have to swim. And this is why I have been putting skill points in swimming. You enter the frigid waters. It is shallow enough to stand. Oh, I see a treasure chest. It is shallow enough to stand on the bottom of the pool, but you quickly begin to shiver. Practice swimming. Trying to move rapidly to build up body heat, you flail and kick and splash. So we're taking damage. After a few moments, however, you decide to emerge before freezing. Did my swimming increase? That's the question. Let's look. Yes, because he was at 10, and now he's at 12. So can I use this to just build that skill, I wonder? I think I can. If I remember from previous playthroughs, that's exactly what you can do here. I'm going to do it one more time, and then we'll try to proceed forward. Oh my, yeah. Big heal after this. How many did he get this time, I wonder? Went up 1 point that time. Okay. This might be something I grind off camera, because it'd be boring to just watch this over and over again. So let's do a really big rest. But that's cool. I like knowing that that's there. Gonna heal. Then I'm going to see if we can try to get this treasure chest. So I'm going to choose the second option that says get out while you can. And I hope I move forward. No, I didn't. Okay, that sucks. Maybe we have to go... Yes, gotta go this way. Okay. Wow, that worked. Fantastic. But see, look, it drained the stamina. I see, okay. So, here we are with a chest. So this could be anything. So I'm going to cast a spell. Divine Trap. Alright, so I know it's in the one corner and the other corner. It's going to be fireballs. We did it. One object. That's not very helpful. Let's see if we can figure out what this object is. No idea. But don't I have an identify spell? Rubber white bear. So I have a toy bear. Okay. That's cool, I guess. Oh, you know what? That was silly. Wow, ridiculous. Let's load the game. Do I have the bear, or did I save afterwards? Nope, I got it. Alright, so we're going to rest up here. The stamina was too low, and that's what happened. We need to get that stamina up before we try to swim again. And I feel like the higher the swimming skill, the less stamina they lose when they swim. So it makes it harder for them to drown. Kind of a cool system, actually. Alright. So we're going to save right here. Don't know what I'm going to do with the rubber white bear, but we have one. Just a roundabout here. Alright. What's in here, though? Nothing. Okay, so let's go out the door and go this way. And we're back out in the courtyard area. We have another fight with 3 probably Dark Forest monks. Let's see how far we can get without any magic. What potion do we have here? Alright, who is good with this? I thought I made somebody proficient in items. Maybe not. We'll check it later. Mirador says, gotta go. Good night, all. Good night, Mirador. Hope you have a good evening. Thanks for tuning in. Brother Mosher's Apothecary. Let's check this out. Shelves of crusty jars and dusty boxes line the walls inside the shop, and a stiff, acrid odor fills the air. A middle-aged monk looks up from some concoction he is brewing and motions you to enter. Stepping up, your eyes feel a slight burning sensation, which makes them water, apparently from the intensity of his mixture. So we're meeting a new monk now. Nothing like a good cup of mustard bat tea, eh? Perhaps you'd be interested in a bottle or two. But no, I'd say by looking that you'd be wanting something a bit stronger than tea. Alright. So, let's talk. Hello. Hoyo. Who are you? I am Brother Mosher. What do you... Oops. What do you do? A maker of magical mixtures. Potions. Perhaps you'd like to buy a few of my specialties. Rumors? Will you pay 50? Yes. I heard a rumor about secret school. Secret school. To find it, you must pass through the land of dreams. So we know about the land of dreams, right? And when we went there, we were prompted with, what are we here for? So maybe now this is our answer. Secret school. Land of dreams. Know ye place where the dreamers go. Yes. O land of the dreamers, what be thy name? Oh, what was it? The Grand Menagerie? Grand Melange. When you know the place of the dreamers, I shall tell. I think that maybe it's Grand Melange. The Grand Melange, the harbinger of dreams. They say it is an invisible creature which lives secretly inside you, dwelling in the hidden realms of your mind, and from it are spawned all your dreams. To seek the Grand Melange is to seek your inner dreams. If you ever find it, then your dreams will come true. That is where the legend ends. But there is more that the story never tells. In the moment thy dreams become slaked, The grand melange is freed from you, never to return. You will walk the land of dreams no more. And when mortal men can no longer dream, on that day they walk forevermore the land of the living dead. Gingerly, gingerly, go lightly. Dost thou embark on a most dangerous game? Living dead? Oh no. Thank you. Goodbye. So that's a lot of information here. Let's see what he's got for sale. Healing potions. Oh, wow. Good Superman. That's a good. Fairy dust. Mosher's Mojo Tea. Don't know what that is, but it looks unique, so we're going to buy it. Let's go ahead and stock up on some potions, too. Light heal. We'll go ahead and buy a heavy heal. All right. So I always click lore to people we're allied with to get information. I'm not sure how helpful this is. So we're going to try to head back up to that land of dreams and try some of these new keywords and see what happens. See if this is the way out. Oh, I see a button here. It creates a secret door. Fantastic. Look at that. That's so cool. I think the land of dreams was this way. So before we come in here, let's save and rest. I don't think there would be an encounter here, but we will check. And we'll be prepared just in case. Let's go ahead and get some utility spells up and running just in case there's a problem. So this guy's going to ask us while we're here. We read this last time. Secret school. Then you must... Dang, that's not right. You must seek elsewhere. So that was not the right answer. So let's try Grand Melange. Ah, come on now. I fat-fingered it. Bear with me just a second. All right, so I got kicked out again. So I'm going to try... Secret School didn't work. Grand Melange didn't work. Living Dead, let's try that. Oh, I did it again. So sensitive. Just like me. Living Dead. Okay, so I really thought we would have had the answer to what this guy wants. If I missed something, feel free to let me know. I can't imagine what it might be. Let me roll back and look at the log here. Try a couple more things. Maybe it needs to be... Maybe it's the syntax. The Secret School. So let's think. The other guy said... Grand Melange is like a dream. Once you find it, your dreams are slaked, you're sated, you will never dream again, you will enter the land of the living dead. Dream. There we go. And those that cannot walk the land of dreams, living dead. You have learned well the lesson of those who would dream. Our membership fee is 500 pieces of gold. Yes, we will pay that. Then you are welcome to come as often as you need. You must find your own place here, for only in your place will you be able to walk the land of dreams. No one can tell you where that place will be. It is something you must find for yourself. And remember this warning. If in your dreams you see a black door, you must turn and not go through. It is the passageway between the realms of life and death, and if you enter, you will be trapped, lost in the land of madness where you shall endlessly wander forever. Do not forget the black door. Interesting. So I guess we ascend the ladder to enter the land of dreams. You notice a funny smell in the air and it makes you feel a bit lightheaded. So I guess this is a little mini dungeon. Oh wow, look at this. This is... Oh, that's where we came in, right? So it's this one. Oh wow! All right, which one will we take, huh? It's gonna be like a labyrinthine sort of maze. Oh, Shadowcat said left. I think I took the opposite. It's all good. So we'll do the left this time. There's no telling where we're going to end up. This is So this one leads down. A sense of dread and foreboding comes over you. As you descend into the room, a sensation distinct from that of the palace. Though the area appears empty, you feel a sinister presence, something dark and dangerous and deadly. Your thoughts tell you to leave this place, but something here seems to be drawing you in, enticing you to stay. Well, I don't see anything. It seemed like a dead end. Interesting. The room is clouded with sweet, hazy smoke, and a shimmer of swirling colors makes you feel strangely dizzy. From out of the whirl, something begins to take form. 3 Furies. That's interesting. Let's try this, and let's try that. Energy Blast was ineffective. Shadowcat says, no wonder the membership was so high. Oh my. This is going to hurt big time. They're going to kill somebody. Yep, there we go. And here comes another one. Oh. Alright, so one's down. So we're going to cast a Heal Wounds on Sado. The Sado is limping along. Oh, right. So we're getting lucky, though. Ooh, but not for long. Yeah. Oh, man. That's so brutal. Even with all the leveling. Alright, so who's got the healing thing? Let's see. Vogue. Danny. Vogue. Lulu. And on Claire. So I don't think there's very many charges left in that at this point. Maybe 1 or 2. Oops. Where's Claire go? There's Claire. That was painful indeed, it was. Let's see. Sado goes down here. Blue goes right there. Let's try to rest the stamina up a little bit. Hopefully we don't encounter any more of those. Alright, let's see where we're at. Oh, this is interesting. Sitting upright upon a cushion, drawing smoke through a long, supple tube, itself connected to a bulbous vase, upon which rests a bowl of burning embers, a sedate monk succulently inhales his voyage into. As you step near, he breaks the silence. Life is a mystery, a puzzle, a riddle, a rebus, an enigma. As you live, you discover some of its pieces. Some you know as if you had always known. Others you do not recognize and discard. But all is a part of the puzzle. To unlock its secrets, remember that all is but a piece, and not the puzzle complete. Each man, each woman, all dwell in a grand collage. That which you fear is but a piece which looms in the shadows. That which you believe is but a piece that you cling to in safety. All of this is part of the rebus of life. No one shall ever solve it for you. No one shall ever know you but you. To behold the puzzle is to gaze into the face of the unknown. To solve the puzzle is to walk the infinite journey. Then the smoke billows profusely from his pipe, and soon the room is enclouded with a dense haze. When the fog lifts, he is gone. A little pouch is all that remains, tiny on the floor. Reaching to pick it up, you hear his voice whisper inside your head. Doodah. Doodah. Okay, what do we have? Oh, here it is. Mysterious Pastille. I don't know what a pastille is. Let me Google that. Pastille. A small candy or lozenge. Interesting. Should I take it? Use. I can't use it. Alright, so out of here we go. And we'll go down one of these other ones we haven't gone down yet. Like this one. The room is clouded with sweet, hazy smoke, and a shimmer of swirling colors makes you feel strangely dizzy. From out of the world, something begins to take form. I hope it's not more Furies. Bro talked a lot, said I can't say. It is a nightmare. This doesn't look good, does it? What do we have that might help here? I don't think this spell will do the trick. We're going to try to silence it, though. We're going to hit this thing with a heavy fireball. Hopefully it lands. That's actually pretty good hits there. Fireball did not do the trick. Silence worked. Good. The nightmare vanishes. Fantastic. We got lucky there. I see a treasure chest. We triggered the trap. Kyler turned to stone. Liar, golden apples, and a scroll. Lulu will take that. Golden apples and a scroll. Do we have a cure stone potion? Maybe. I've got a few potions, I don't know what they do. Heavy stamina. Cure stone, here's one. Use. who was stoned? Let's see. It is Kyler. Okay. Where'd it go? Sato had it. Use on Kyler. Oh, but he's dead. Oh, that sucks. So you can cure him, but he'll still die. Well, this was a brutal trick, I'll tell you. Alright, so let's see. I want to see what this liar is here. Give that to Seto. Let Seto identify that. Chromatic liar. I bet you that it plays or that casts. What was that spell? No, it was prismatic spray. Well, cool. We now have an offensive weapon, I think, for Lulu. And golden apples also. Oh, it's another one of these guys. Splayed in an uncomely fashion in the corner lies a ragged, beggar-looking monk, eyes rolled back in his head and drool running out from his mouth. He is thin and gaunt, pale and dirty, and his odor is foully pungent. Even at several paces distance, you surmise that his abuse of the establishment has led to his condition, and note how viciously such intoxications and addictions seize the soul, dragging one down the desperate path. A voice from behind you speaks, and you peer into the shadows. A figure emerges. His voice barely audible, you strain to hear. It is a trick within a trick. And a formidable combination it is. Those who are trapped seek escape, and the path to escape yields but further entrapment. Thus are all fooled, and the escape that they crave forever eludes them. They attempt freedom from the suffering of their life, while it is from themselves that their bonds are sustained. The trap is not the chains of life. The trap is the prison of themselves. Do you know why people like to laugh? It is a taste of momentary freedom, and to be able to laugh at oneself is the ultimate act of freedom, an act most difficult to do. It is why escape remains so elusively hidden from all but a very, very few. Then the figure walks away, fading into the shadows. You turn back to face the pitiful wretch in the corner, but nothing there remains. You glance back into the shadows, and then back into the corner, and sense that there was something familiar about the two. From deep in the darkness, you hear the laughter of a distant monk, its echoes eventually fading into the quiet of the den. Another encounter. It's one of these again. Poor Kyler, he's almost passed out. Let's see what this does. Psionic Blast. Darn. We need to finish this real quick. Alright, well, we barely escaped that. Let's get out of this area here. This looks like a good place to save. And we'll try to rest through this insanity here. There we go. While the party's resting, bear with me just a moment. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, let's save. Oops, no. Save and resume. Alright, there is a little healing to do here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to explore this just a little bit longer, and then I'll probably have to call it a night, because it is getting late. But I don't remember this part of the game being particularly long, so I want to see how much of this we can get through. Did we go down here? Yes, we did. Here. Maybe it was here. I don't remember. I'm already lost. Yeah, this is where he found that first monk. So back here. Back here. Perhaps it was here. Yes. There's still one that we've not gone in. And it's right here. The room is clouded with sweet hazy smoke, and a shimmer of swirling colors makes you feel strangely dizzy. From out of the whirl, something begins to take form. Shadowcat says, welcome back. Thank you. We have a Dream Weaver. Spells don't seem to do much to these guys, so we're just going to rest through it. Oh, wow. Very nice. Another one of these guys. An old monk is lying sedate and serene on a mat upon the floor, surrounded by many curtains. Puffing on a long stem pipe, his eyes still closed, he parts the curtains as you approach. In mesmerizing tones, he begins to chant. Life is but a dream. All seek, but do not find. They run the endless chase. Do you know how to catch the horse? It runs the endless chase. It is by watching it, to see where it is going, that you see where it will be. This is how to catch the horse. This is how to catch a dream. How now shall row your boat? Life is but a dream. Then the old monk is silent for a moment, when suddenly his eyes pop open and he snaps his fingers. Two nymphs suddenly appear out of nowhere and join him on the mat, cooing and softly pampering him. Smiling, he gives you a wink, then draws the curtain closed. You stand there aghast, as if dazed, not flinching. Then furiously jerk the curtain back. Shadowcat. I'm not repeating that. Shadowcat says, man is high off something. And the sweet smell of the fragrant smoking pipe. Trevi got an item. What do we get? A smoking pipe. So we have a smoking pipe. All right, so I think that was everything. This is where I'm going to stop the game for the night, though. This looks like a good stopping point. And tomorrow we will resume, and we'll take another quick run through this area just to make sure that we didn't miss anything. We'll try to figure out what we do with this hard candy, the smoking pipe, and the golden apples, which I believe the apples are just a consumable. But we will check and see. So we got through all the bean placement tonight, and we took our first step into the land of dreams. I think we're getting close to finishing Munkharama, and then we can move on. Interesting night, to say the least. Maybe we'll get some more action in tomorrow night. But yes, Cat, good night. Sleep well. Everybody have a good evening, and thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.